Hey YouTube, SantosCR7 here with a new deck profile. It's Fabledsworn version 2. Regular Fabled was alright. It was kind of working out, but not really. So I decided to test out Fabledsworn again, only I made major changes to the deck. So if you guys have seen any of my previous Fabledsworn deck profiles, you're going to notice this one's really different. Before we start, I got stuff that I'm trying to sell in my binder. Got 2 secret cyber dragons. This one has the secret thing turned off. Taken off, so it looks with the ghost background. Turbo Pack 1 Doom Cow. First Dead Secret Freya. Ultra Titania, Ultra Plague, Ultra Chimera. Actually, this isn't going to be for sale. Super Garoth that has a little nick right here. Ultra Luby Monster Reborn that my cousin gave to me that is damaged beyond belief. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, there you go. But, it's cool. 2 Ultra Celestias, the Misprint, Solemn, and Golden Apples. So if you guys are interested in any of that, hit me up. We'll get to the deck profile. We'll start with the Lightsworn engine, I guess you can call it. The Lightsworn aspect, you got 2 JDs, of course. I feel I play enough Lightsworns to play double JD. And usually he won't be a dead draw. 1 Celestia, just, it's always a nice card to have. If not, you'll just usually solar recharge it. Yeah, there's not much to say about Celestia. 2 wolves. Surprisingly, after selling all my Lightsworn stuff, I only have 2 wolves, so that's kind of a reason I only play 2 wolves. And then secondly, since there's not a lot of being able to discard just any card, because I don't run the triple Raven no more, I feel 2 wolves is okay. It's been working out really good. If I do have a tendency to draw him, but when I do draw him, I always have a solar recharge in hand. So that draw power is always good. 1 Garoth, 1 Jain. Pretty self-explanatory. Konami needs to hurry up and make this shiny. 2 Lylas, just for back row destruction, really. That's all she's there for. Ehren, to send shit back to their deck. Lumina, because when you discard Kruz or Cerburrel with Lumina's effect, it's awesome. And then Ryko again for back row. Or really anything. Those are the Lightsworns. The Fabled, you're going to see that this deck is definitely majority Fabled, whereas Fabledsworn was kind of half and half. And it took me a while to get the numbers kind of right, but this is what I got right now. Triple Grimro, your searcher for any Fabled. Triple Kruz, your additional monster reborns, which are great when you discard them with Lumina. Personally, I feel that this deck would actually see a lot more play had Konami brought back Lumina to 2 in the previous ban list. It would have been super good, but I mean, even with 1, it's still good. Triple Cerburrel, I mean, he's just so good. You got to play him. 2 Ganashia, 2 Kushano. He'll always end up in the grave with all the milling and stuff. 2 Chawas, just in case you don't have stuff to mill your Fabled, to discard your Fables with. Chawa is really good to help with the discarding. And then 1 Raven, just because Raven really helps in this deck particularly in getting the Lightsworns in the grave for JD, to discard your Fables in general. Yeah, and then the 1 Tech Morphing Jar, because just almost like any deck, you kind of will get maybe every once in a while a dead draw. So just setting the Morphing Jar and then plussing a lot off of discarding Fables and stuff is always good. So Morphing Jar is good. That's the monster lineup. For the spell lineup, we got triple solar recharge, the main draw power. My problem with pure Fable was really without Hyper Librarian, you kind of don't have a draw power engine. So that's why I prefer to play Fabledsworn, just because I can use a solar recharge as optional draw power, which I really like. Triple Pot of Avarice. I always play 3 Pot of Avarice whenever it comes to Fabled, because I just know that the deck will eventually get a whole bunch of monsters in the grave, and I need a way to recycle them. So 3 Pot of Avarice. 1 charge of Light Brigade is pretty staple for Lightsworns, and then the other staples, Reborn, Trunade, and then double MST. Just because this deck's main problem will be back row, so have a lot of stuff to get rid of it. And then the lone trap card I play, Mirror Force, just mass destruction, really. If things go bad, I need something to get rid of everything, clear everything on the field, so got Mirror Force. Let me see, extra deck. What do we got? Catastor. He probably comes out when Librarian comes in. He'll probably be what I'm taking out. Bionic, Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap Dragon. I mean, pretty staple synchros, to be honest. The actual Fabled synchros, I play 1 Unicorn. Unicorns, he gets very little play, but I mean, if I can bring him out, he'll do work. He's pretty good. With the draw power and discarding, I can make it so that I have the same amount of cards in hand as my opponent. So just attack with him and not have to worry about traps and stuff. Double Reagan, he's really the other draw power for the deck. I mean, not much I can say. +2 off of him. Chaos King Archfiend, he'll probably come out for Sacred Ancient Wyvern, but I kind of don't want to, because he is a dark, which helps me get around Catastor, which, I really have nothing else to get around Catastor except for Stardust, or on Scrap Dragon, I guess, but Chaos King Archfiend's good, in my opinion. 2 Fabled Valkyries, the other last source of draw power you can possibly have. Turns out me and my cousin were actually kind of misplaying a bit, because we were discarding Cerburrels until, we were discarding Cerburrels and we're like, wait, Cerburrel's not Fiend. But still, I mean, Valkyries is just really good. And then lastly, 1 Leviathan, just to sometimes you can tell your opponent has a Mirror Force or whatever. So I'll go into Leviathan and attack on purpose to get all my Fables back. So Leviathan's a good option to have. But anyways, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think of this compared to the past Fabledsworn. We did record some duels yesterday, me and my cousin. Fabledsworn versus Pure Fabled. I don't know when he'll have those up, but when he has them, I'll link them down below. If you guys are interested in any of this stuff, just hit me up. I'm trying to get some money to go LA Rising to see Muse. Yeah, gotta go see Muse. And other than that, just rate, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I still got my contest going up, guys. Ends in less than a month, so go check that out. I'll put a link to the video in the description too. I'll go ahead and put the deck list in the description too, in case so if you make it a little bit easier for you guys. But other than that, peace, YouTube.